Welcome back, guys. Joker here, coming at you with another Magic video. This time, we were lucky enough to get our hands on an Eldrazi Precon from Modern Horizons 3. Now, I know the price on these guys on the secondary market has gone up. I think some people were saying these were, I haven't even looked, honestly, but I think the last time I heard it were 140, 150 bucks. I got this from my local game store. I think it was 80 bucks out the door. Boom. So we were lucky enough to get our hands on one of these. So we're gonna do an unboxing. So a little backstory. I've been playing Magic for, I don't know, maybe a year now. I started back when Lord of the Rings set came out, and that's what drew me to Magic, and now here I am. So I went to the pre-release last weekend for Modern Horizons 3, and we were lucky enough with our pre-release thing, and we managed to get some nice pulls, which I ended up pulling this out of my pre-release, and then I came in second place, tied for second place with two other guys. So it was a three-way tie for second place, and we split like 4 packs, and in one of those 4 packs I pulled an Emrakul. And I was already on the fence about building Eldrazi's, and then when I pulled this, I was like, you know what, might as well go ahead and go in, dive on into the Eldrazi's. It's the first time that I've thought about doing the building Eldrazi's for a commander deck. And so started going through a little bit of things that I had. I pulled these, then I went through the binder and found a couple other things that I could add in there that would help. So Skittering Cicada with flash, and colorless spells I cast have flash. So that's a good inclusion. I think a lot of people have been adding that one into. The One Ring, because, of course, you need protection from everything. Ancient Tomb, it's always a must. And then Cavern of Souls, Pass of the Dead. This one's from Lord of the Rings as well. Choose a creature type, can't be countered. Eldrazi's, So these are some of the cards that I'll be looking to add into it. And, of course, there's others that I want to add. But for now, these are some of the ones that I would definitely like to add into this precon. But before we rip into this, I snagged a couple more play boosters. I was like, you know what? Let's see if we can get any more lucky. So before we do the precon opening, let's get some packs going and see if we can't pull anything else that we can add into our precon here. Oh my God! Oscillate Pride right off the bat, foil, first strike, lifelink. Ascend. If you control 10 or more permanents, you get the city's blessing for the rest of the game. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. Then if you have the city's blessing for each token you control that enter the battlefield this turn, create a token that's a copy of it. So that's a pretty good card. That's a pretty good card. Flare Duplication. 1 generic, 2 red instant. You may sacrifice a non-token red creature rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. That's another nice good card. That's another nice one. Oh my God, what a pack, guys. Kirk, Son of Yawgmoth. I'm actually building this this commander deck right now. I have the Post Malone version that I'm gonna be running as a commander. Yeah, everybody knows Kirk. Kath, Famed Mechanist. What? 2 rares, mythic, double mythic pack? Oh my God! What a pack! What a pack! Sheesh, man. Is this how we're starting? What a pack! Look at that! What a pack! All right. But nothing for the Eldrazi's there, which is what we're looking. I really want to get that Ulamog. Man, Ulamog, that's a nice one I want to get. Or the Kozilek one. I would like to add that one as well. Fox, a Swamp, Scurrilous Sentry Foil, a Winter Moon, nice. Kappa Cannoneer, artifact creature, turtle warrior, improvise. Help cast this creature. Okay. Ward 4, whenever Kappa Cannoneer or another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Kappa Cannoneer, and it can't be blocked this turn. It can't be blocked this turn. That can be a nasty card. Pinnacle Monk, Dreadmobile, Amped Raptor, Faithful Watchdog, Winged, Writhing Cerelius or something like that. Inventor's Axe, Unfathomable Truth, Accursed Marauder. This card put in work during the pre-release for me. That card right there put some work in there for me. All right. Last pack magic. Come on. Give us something that we can put in this pre-con other than the cards that I've already pulled out for it. Zombie Token. Sheltering Landscape. Crabomination, something. Decree of Justice. Ulalek, Fused Atrocity. What? So we just pulled the commander. We just pulled the commander. So we have an extra Ulalek. What are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? That's another nice one right there. Oh man. So now we got two. We're gonna have what, 3 copies of the commander? Because you get the regular foil copy, then you get like the hard copy of him, hard stock copy of it. But yeah, well, we'll look at it once we open up the pre-con. All right, here we go. Let's get into this. See what this is about. See what cards we can take out in order to get our additions in there. All right, nothing else in the box. Trash. Nice artwork up there, and then what else? Some +1/+1 counters, and I'm not sure what you would use those for. I've never really ever figured that out. But let's see. Oh, dropped some more stuff. Put that off to the side, and yep, here we go. Ulalek. Let's see what else we get in here. What is this? Like a poster, probably. Tell us a little bit about it. Yeah, playing the deck, commander rules, some more. Yeah, it gives you a little story on them as well. All right, pretty cool. I'll check that out later. Do a little bit more. And then they give you a little deck box. I don't ever really use these, to be honest. And a life counter. Got quite a few of those. Pretty standard. And then we get a collector sample pack. So let's do our collector sample pack and see what we get. All right, make sure we're recording. Yep. All right, how do we do this without damaging anything? All right, here we go. Give us something good. I've never really had luck with the sample packs, but here we go. Imsker Iron Eater. And It That Heralds the End foil. Creature, Eldrazi drone. Color the spells you cast with mana value 7 or greater, cost 1 less to cast. Other colorless creatures you control get +1/+1. Not bad. Maybe I might consider that one. Not a bad one. I've had worse. We'll take it. All right, and then let's get in here. See what all we get in this pre-con. Which I'm probably already late to the party. There's probably a lot of people that have already gotten their hands on this and done some unboxings of it. So we'll do about half. Or let's start off with the commander. Let's read what the commander does. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. You can use all 5 colors, or you can do colorless. Legendary creature Eldrazi Devoid. This card has no color. Whenever you cast an Eldrazi spell, you may pay 2 colorless. If you do, copy all spells you control, then copy all other activated and triggered abilities. All triggered abilities you control. You may choose new targets for the copies. Mana abilities can't be copied. So that's pretty crazy. So you cast something, then pay an extra 2, and then you copy everything you already have. So that can definitely pop off. My Magic experience, I don't know if I'll be able to control this deck, but we're gonna try. We're learning. So that's the commander, the face commander, and then this is the secondary commander, legendary creature Eldrazi, Azlax, the Swelling Scourge. Whenever Azlax, the Swelling Scourge, or another colorless creature control dies, you get an experience counter. And then all 5 colors creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of experience counters you have. Scions and spawns you control gain indestructible and annihilator 1 until end of turn. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna run this. I think I'm gonna run the face commander. He seems pretty broken. This one, I don't even know if I'll keep it in the 99. Honestly, I don't think so. We'll put that off to the maybe pile. All right, let's get more into here. All right, we have Snapping Void Crawl, Eldrazi Turtle, Devoid. Tap, add 2, 3 colorless, draw a card, 1 green and a blue. So not bad, 1/3. That's a nice one. Herald's Horn, even that's in here. Okay. Overflowing Chalice, nice. Uncommon multi-kicker. Chalice into the battlefield with a charge counter on it for each time it was kicked. So you can charge that thing up and you know what to do. Glaring Fleshraker. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token with sacrifice this creature, add mana, colorless. Whenever another colorless creature enters the battlefield under your control, Glaring Fish deals 1 damage to each opponent. Not bad. Westscape Battle Mage. 1 and a colorless for a 2/2. Kicker blue and or 1 kicker green and or 1 blue when you cast a spell. If it was kicked with its green kicker, exile target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls when you cast a spell. If it was kicked with its 1 and a blue kicker, return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Ooh, so that could be good. Crib Swap. Oh my god, what is going on here? That's okay. What was that movie? What was that movie? I can't even think of it. With the blue people. It'll come to me in a second. Changeling. This card is every creature type. It's a kindred instant shapeshifter. Exile target creature. Its controller creates a 1/1 color shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. Okay. Titan's Vanguard. Devoid. 3 red and a green for a 5/5. When you cast a spell or whenever Titan's Vanguard attacks, put a +1 counter on each colorless creature you control with Trample. Nice. Talisman of Resilience. Tap for a colorless. Tap green or black. Talisman of Resilience deals 1 damage to you. Nice. We definitely need some extra stuff. Artifact. Tap for 2. Sacrifice Hedron Archive. Draw 2 cards. Spawning Bed. A land. Tap for a colorless. Sacrifice Spawning Bed. Create 3 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature tokens. They have sacrifice this creature. Add generic. Okay. Nice. Ulamog's Nullifier. Devoid. This card has no colors. Flash. Flying. When Ulamog Nullifier enters the battlefield, you may put 2 cards your opponents own from exile into their owner's graveyards. If you do, counter target spell. Wait, what? When Ulamog's Nullifier enters the battlefield, you may put 2 cards your opponents own from exile into their owner's graveyards. If you do, counter target spell. I think that might get cut. I think that might get cut. If I'm being honest, I think I'm gonna cut that. Twisted Landscape, 1 and a colorless. We've seen that before. Tranquil Landscape. Okay, some land. Tectonic Edge, land. Tap for a colorless. Destroy target non-basic land. Activate only if an opponent controls 4 or more lands. That could be good. Reliquary Tower is always good. Soul Ring is always good. Artisan of Kozilek. When you cast this spell, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Annihilator 2. That's interesting. Okay. Opal Palace. Tap for a colorless. 1 tap, add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. If you spend this mana to cast your commander, it enters the battlefield with a number of additional +1/+1 counters on it equal to the number of times it's been cast from the command zone this game. I think there's better options than that. That might be another one that gets cut. Ulamog's Dreadsire. Vigilance. 10. Vigilance. Ward. Sacrifice a permanent with mana value 1 or greater. Create a 10/10 colorless Eldrazi creature token. 10/10. Damn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Benthic Anomaly, 6 and a blue. Creature Eldrazi Serpent. When you cast a spell for each opponent, choose a creature that player controls. Create a token that's a copy of one of those creatures, except its power is equal to the total power of those creatures. Its toughness is equal to the total toughness of those creatures, and its colorless Eldrazi creature. Benthic Anomaly. Nice. Eldritch Immunity. Target creature you control gains protection from each color until end of turn. Overload. 4 in a generic. Nice. That could be nice. Alright. Selective Obliteration. Each player chooses a color, then exile each permanent unless it's colorless or it's only the color its controller chose. Okay. Angelic Aberration. Eldrazi Angel. What? We got angels. Those Eldrazi's. Flying Vigilance. Devoid. For 4/4. 5 and a white. So it's got a lot of colors in here. Bismuth. Mendrender. Okay. Hideous Taskmaster. Twins of Discord. Creature Eldrazi. Whenever you attack, choose odd or even creatures with mana value of that quality can't block this turn. Each other colorless creature you control has Bloodthirst 2. I think that gets cut. Mutated Cultist. Devoid. When you cast a spell, remove all counters from up to one target permanent or opponent. The next spell you cast this turn costs 1 less to cast for each counter removed this way. Death Touch. Okay. Eldrazi Confluence. Instant. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. Target creature gets +3/+3 until turn. Exile target non-land permanent, then return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Create a 1/1. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Spawnbed Protector. 7. Creature Eldrazi. Man, these things are big. At the beginning of your end step, return up to one of the target Eldrazi creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Create 2 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature tokens with sacrifice this creature, add colorless. Yeah, these creatures, these things are big. Devoid Chittering Dispatcher with Devoid. 2/3 for 2 and a green. Inversion Behemoth. 2 and 2 colorless. At the beginning of combat on your turn, switch the power and toughness of each of any number of target creatures until end of turn. Okay. Ugin the Ineffable. Isn't there another copy of this guy, another version of this guy that's pretty pricey? Colorless spells you cost 2 less to cast. Planeswalker. Nice. Eldrazi Conscription. 8. An enchantment. Enchanted creature gets +10/+10 and has trample and Annihilator too. Okay, nice. Cascading Cataracts. Eldrazi Monument. That's a good one. I like this one in my Lathril deck. I don't know if it'll stay in here. Sire of Stagnation. 4 blue and a black. Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. Tap colorless, tap 2 colorless. Spend this mana only to cast colorless spells. Activate only if you control 7 or more lands. That seems good. That's pretty good. Ugin's Insight. 3 and 2 blue. Scry X, where X is the highest mana value among permanents you control, then draw 3 cards. That's not bad. That's not bad. But I think there's something better that does that. Drowner of Hope. Creature Eldrazi. 5 and a blue. And Drowner enters the battlefield. Create 2 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature tokens. They have sacrifice this creature. Add colorless. Sacrifice an Eldrazi Scion. Tap target creature. Return of the Wild Speaker. That's another nice card. We've seen that before. Tyndall Icebridge. Tyndall Icebridge enters the battlefield with a charge counter on it. Tap, colorless, remove a charge counter from Tendo Ice Bridge, add 1 mana of any color. Not bad. Battlefield Forge, seen that around. Land of War Wastes, not bad. Brushland, okay. Underground River. A lot of these cards, I'm definitely gonna be pimping them out. I'm gonna pimp this deck out. Oblivion Sour, 6. Eldrazi. When you cast a spell, target opponent exiles the top 4 cards from their library. Then you may put any number of land cards that player owns from exile onto the battlefield under your control. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna make it. And the card wastes. Forest, Carplusan Forest. Yavimaya Coast. Ooh, I have a pimped out version of that. Sulfuria Springs, that's a nice one. Caves of Koilos, nice. Shivan Reef. Imprisoned in the Moon, okay. Temple of Malady. Temple of Silence. Morphon the Boundless. Sheesh, glad to see that. That's a nice one. All right, on to the next half. Oh man, we're already 20 minutes deep into the video. And we're still going. Kozilek's Return. Nice. Instant, 2 and a red. Kozilek's Return deals 2 damage to each creature. Whenever you cast and draws a creature with mana value 7 or greater, you may exile Kozilek's Return from your graveyard. If you do, Kozilek's Return deals 5 damage to each creature. Okay. Not too bad. World Breaker. When you cast a spell, exile target artifact, enchantment, or land. Reach. 6 and a green for a 5/7. Okay. Ruins of Oron Reef. Land. Ruins of Oron Reef enters the battlefield tapped. Okay, I hate that already. Tap for a colorless. Put a +1/+1 counter on target colorless creature that entered the battlefield this turn. Probably not. Devoid. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token. It has sacrificed this creature. Add generic. Or colorless. Endbringer, 5 and a colorless creature Eldrazi. Untap Endbringer during each other player's on tap step. Okay. Endbringer, tap it, deals 1 damage to any target. Colorless, tap, target creature can't attack or block this turn. 2 colorless, tap, draw a card. I don't know how often I would use that. That might be another one that gets cut, unfortunately. Corrupted Crossroads, tap, colorless, pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color. Nice. Deep Fathom Skulker, Ryle Redeemer, 2 and a green for a 3/3 with flash. Okay. Eldrazi Displacer, Devoid. Okay. Mystic Forge, artifact. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast artifact spells and colorless spells from the top of your library. That's a nice one. All is Dust. Each player sacrifices all permanents they control that are 1 or more colors. Ooh. Okay. Rishkar's Expertise, 4 and a 2 green. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. You may cast spells with mana value 5 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. Okay. Awakening Zone. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a 1/0/1 colorless. Nice. Eldrazi Temple. Eldrazi Temple. Nice. Elder Deep Fiend. Bonder's Enclave. Exotic Orchard. Forsaken Monument. Nice. Colorless creatures you control get +2/+2 whenever you tap a permanent for colorless. Add an additional colorless. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, you gain 2 life. Dreamstone Hedron. Arcane Signet. Tomb of the Spirit Dragon. Okay. Secluded Courtyard. Not a lot of good lands, man. Draw a card. Activate only if this fly is bothering me. Sorry about that. Draw a card. Activate only if you created a token this turn. Sacrifice Idol Oblivion. Create a 10/10 colorless Eldrazi creature token. Okay. Wastes. Talisman of Curiosity. Talisman of Impulse. Warping Whale. Talisman of Dominance, Command Tower, Ash Barrens, Ancient Stirrings, Ulamog's Crusher, Garruk's Uprising, that's a good card. Suffer the Past. Okay, a black. Instant. Exile X target cards from your target player's graveyard. For each card exiled this way, that player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Exiling someone's graveyard. I don't really ever do that. I don't know. We'll leave it in for now. Skittering Invasion, Kindred Sorcery, Eldrazi. Create 5/0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature tokens. They have sacrifice this creature, add mana, colorless. Skittering Invasion. I don't know. That might get cut. Path of Ancestry, Unclaimed Territory, Plains, Island, Swamp, Mountain, Forest. Oh, okay. And that was it, I guess. That was it for the deck. And then we get the hard version of the card. Ulalek, Fused Atrocity, the Void. So it's just the hard stock of it. And then you get all your tokens. So you can make your stuff. Gives you all the things you're gonna need. Eldrazi Angels. That's a cool looking angel. And you get spirits. So yeah. That's the precon. Let's see what we're taking out. Ruins, Oron Reef, Oblivion, Twins of Discord, Opal Palace, Ulamog's Nullifier, and Azlag. So these are currently the cards that I'm thinking about taking out. I have to sit down and pay a little bit more attention to what all I have and make room for the ones that we want to add in. Pass of the Dead, Ancient Tomb, the One Ring, Skittering Cicada, and Emrakul, and Ugin's Labyrinth. So we're adding 3 lands as of now, another artifact, and I'm adding 2 creatures. And I think I pulled some other stuff. So we'll see what all else gets added. But yeah, that's it for this video. I appreciate you guys hanging out, watching. If you see me taking something out and you think like, hey, maybe you need to take this out or put this back in for this reason, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you guys thought of this precon. Are you guys picking it up? Did you get lucky like I did and get it for retail price? Or are you buying it on the secondary market for the inflated price? Let me know. Until next time, this was Joker. It was fun. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.